Hey, GRT here and welcome back to another video. I decided to go ahead and put up this video really quick because I just found out that somebody had posted a video about me and my gameplay a few days ago. And I've been waiting for this moment a very long time. I thought it was going to happen in Black Ops 3 because I actually thought I played exceptionally well in that game. Better than I have in Infinite Warfare. But it happened in Infinite Warfare. And what I mean is, the guy that I'm playing with is Police. I don't know how to pronounce the rest of his name. It's like M. Police Jaw or something like that. And I have nothing against him. I just wanted to see a video of someone I do not know posting that I'm a cheater. You know, I wanted to see their perspective and why they think I'm a cheater. And it finally happened. After all this time, it finally happened. He was playing with OG Sean and a few at Material Man and somebody else. I mean, they played really well. I played really crappy. I thought I really played bad. We played them on Frost and they lost, and we played them on Crusher and they lost. And I'll show you a screenshot of how bad they lost, or how bad I did, or how bad they did. So this is the screenshot or a part of the video that I cut out just to give you guys an example of how well they played and how well I played. It was a very good match. I mean, there's only one guy on their side that went positive. It was OG Sean, 26 and 20, I believe. I can't really see at the time of editing. But, you know, it was a good match. I didn't think I played well, and obviously they didn't really play to their fullest potential either. And it's not a big deal, you know? I just figured that I'd finally post this video and give them my perspective, and you guys can see their perspective. Like I said, I will leave a link to his YouTube video down below in the description. Highly recommend you checking it out, because this is what people do or see on their screen that gets them so frustrated and so annoyed to believe that that other person is a cheater or a booster, or he has a modded controller, or whatever their excuse might be. Real big rookie move mistake. I should have checked my corners. And after I figured out that they were kind of camping in their spawn, I really figured it out after this next death, and you'll see why I figured it out. There's a guy right here in this right hand corner out here. See, I was so focused on the guy that was on the crate in the back shooting at me, I didn't even bother to look at the corner. And that's my fault. And so after I figured that out, I was going to try to approach it a different way. And so I test every route that I can to figure out which one I can get away with. And if you can't tell, I use everything to my advantage, everything in the map to my advantage. I stay very close to every object that I can so that I can swing around as quickly as I can and not get shot. I'm a ground player, I don't jump all the time, so I use everything on the ground to my advantage. And that's how I got around them. That's how I destroyed their spawn. People need to learn strategy. I've been playing this game for 8 to 9 years. I know how to play against run and gunners. I know how to play against people that jump in the air. I know how to play against people that try to camp. I know the strategies. I test their lanes. I test how people play. See, the second time I knew they were just going to camp the spawn, and I knew he was going to be there. I just couldn't get my shot off quick enough. Now I talk a big game, but at the same time I'm still learning too. Every new game that comes out, there's a learning curve to it. And I have to learn where all the spawns are again. I have to learn where all the common camping spots are again. There's a lot of things that I have to learn all over again, but at the same time, all the previous games I've played gives me a lot of expertise when it comes to playing against different styles of play. And for people to lash out and automatically assume that you're a cheater, that's just stupid. You will never hear me say in any game that I played in that somebody's cheating unless it's absolutely obvious. What I mean is, some of these guys that are calling me a cheater in this game have not played MW2, most likely. MW2 on PlayStation 3 was the fastest hacked game in Call of Duty history. It was hacked in 2 to 3 months. And when you can clearly tell when it was hacked is because all of a sudden there's a big old thing on your screen that says you're infected, and it's all in bright colors. And all of a sudden you could see through walls, you could see all these people, you could see boxes. There's nothing you can't hide it from an Elgato. You can't hide it from any kind of video game capture card because it's right there on screen. No amount of video editing will ever take that out. because you can jump 50 feet in the air in MW2 depending on what this hacker does. And if someone's lag switching, I've witnessed that only once in my entire gaming career, and that was in Black Ops 2. Some guy would stand there in front of me, frozen, and all of a sudden he's behind me, completely frozen. I mean, not just, oh, he might be lagging a little bit. No, he was completely frozen in front of me, and I'm playing with my old clan LOP, and it's just one guy on the other team, and he's frozen in different spots, but all of a sudden you're dying from behind. That is a lag switcher. People that are calling other people cheaters, boosters, modded controllers, whatever in this game have not played, obviously, the previous games. You can clearly tell if someone's hacking or not. I remember God mode in MW2, where all these people are just shooting at him. And he's not going down, but he's killing the entire enemy team until, he gets his nuke. I remember in World at War, we were playing on, I forgot, some kind of beach town with lots of little wooden houses and stuff like that, and you have the beach side over there on the right, and then you have some rocks on the left. But anyways, I remember the map clearly, and we're all shooting, all LOP, we were all playing War, the game mode War, and there's 9 of us, and there's one guy on the other team that we're all shooting, we're tubing, we're doing all this stuff to try to kill him, and he's just running around with a knife, just knifing everybody, over and over and over again. Those are cheaters. Like I said, I'm not mad at this guy for posting a video calling me a cheater or anything. It's just a very good way of showing a different person's perspective on things and why they would actually call me a cheater. So the team that we're playing against, they actually do end up backing out, and I just think it's kind of funny that obviously they can kill me and they're playing so bad, but they're going to resort to calling me a cheater. I just think that's bad. That's a lousy excuse for rage quitting. I hate rage quitters unless you're like the one guy that stays in the lobby and you're going like 2-20 and you think you're going to win. No, you're not going to win, buddy. You might as well back out. You're the only guy, nobody else is joining. That's the only exception that I have. But I'm mad at the rest of those guys for rage quitting and leaving that one guy behind. There are always exceptions. Of course, I get shot by Nightmare. See, there they go. They just left the game. Nightmare is one of my friends. He ends up joining this game, I think, at the beginning. And his goal is just to wreck my KD. That's all he's that guy. He's got to destroy my KD. And Nightmare, if you're seeing this, I know that I know that's what you try to do. But in reality, he's actually just trying to get better. He likes to play against good players, and he will try his best every time he's in the lobby. He will try to find different ways of trying to kill me or whatever. Which usually I don't have a problem with people joining my lobby, but there are occasions where if I'm playing against a really good guy, like say a 3 or 4 KD, I want it to be me versus him. I don't want any other interruptions. I don't want any other people that knows my strategies. I don't want any of that. It creates more of a challenge for me, but I want a straight up game against these guys. Especially if they end up on their other team and they might call me a booster or whatever because I know the guy. I don't like that. I just don't like it. I don't want to give the other team an excuse whatsoever. Nightmare actually did play really well against us, so it's not like he was just standing there and having the other team or having us kill him or anything. He actually wiped me out and took away my streaks quite a few times in this match. And he shot me previously, I just didn't mention it. Right there. I mean, he killed me again. I tried and I couldn't get him. And what he was saying after the match, when we actually ended up picking him up, he said the entire time these guys were trying to accuse me of cheating and that they were going to upload the video and I'm going to report him. And he says it's so annoying because that's all they complained about the entire match when he was playing with them. So I'm not going to go ahead and finish the gameplay because the game's pretty much over at this point. I'll show you a quick screenshot at the end by the time, what my overall score was. But this is the message police sent to me, and he writes, "I really don't know how you enjoyed this game by hacking or cheating or whatever it is you were doing. That little trick you pulled is not part of the game perk, so enjoy it while you can. Cheating, stupid, sissified idiot." I just wrote back, you blame everyone else but yourself when you start to play bad, and I told him I was going to upload this video shortly, but I decided not to, but he ends up putting up his video, and so I decided, well, this is a good opportunity for me to put up mine. I also told him that I really don't care about whether you like my video or dislikes. If I really cared about it, I would have said it in my videos. I don't give a crap about the ratings. I don't care, because every time I have my YouTube emblem up on the game, whether it's Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare, people just go onto my YouTube and downvote it whenever they start getting mad. You know, that's all my downvotes are. It's not because they don't like the video. They don't even watch the video. At one point in a previous video, I don't know, about a year ago, I actually told everybody just to go ahead and dislike my videos because I really don't care about the ratings. Now, before I go, I'm going to go ahead and leave another message up that I had received from another guy claiming he was a moderator. It was actually 3 games before this one. And I'll leave you with that and the latest score that I had at the end of the match. Regarding this moderator message, I didn't believe him because I get a lot of them, and I just told him as far as Backlash goes, if I ever did get kicked off my system, I'd go after the company because I paid good money to play on this system. I paid good money to play a game that I'm actually good at, and I will not take that. They can clearly see by looking at my PlayStation 4 that it has not been tampered with because the sticker is still intact and my controllers are just fine. So I'm not too terribly worried about it, and I know that they know that I'm not a cheater, so that's what I mean by Backlash. And again, I highly recommend you guys check out that guy's channel just to see his perspective, and it's really funny to see him at the end of the match and after he rage quits. I just think it's funny. Please don't harass him in any way. You can leave him a nice comment or just leave him something. I really don't care. Just don't harass him in any way. But this is JRT, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.